So guys, we're at the launch of the new C-Class W206, and this is quite a big deal, I gotta say, because this thing is a beautiful car. It's the baby S-Class, you can see from the profile over here. Actually also based on the same platform as the S-Class, the MRA2. So this W206 comes in right now, in 2022, CBU, fully imported, 288,000. There's two variants, C200 and C300, and that goes for 331,000 ringgit. Beautiful car, beautiful interior. Let's show you inside. So the C-Class, it's all about the look, isn't it? Because this is actually Mercedes-Benz's most important model, as is my opinion. You have the S-Class, and that's really a benchmark for the luxury. This is more of a benchmark for compact exec saloon. So you have the C200 over here, and it's looking actually quite sedate next to the C300. But you still get this, power slats on the bonnet. It's a very sleek thing to look at. Sort of frowny face, catfish going on over here. Mercedes-Benz. It's a nice looking car, but come on, the C300 is where it's at with looks. And the thing is, even if you don't get that, if you're an S-Class buyer, you won't be too happy that this looks so much like the S-Class. In fact, it looks like an S-Class that's been compressed. But then, if you're a C-Class buyer, you're pretty happy with the fact that you're getting a car that looks like the top of the top, like an S-Class. Look at this thing. I mean, like, it's subtle and it's aggressive, but not in your face. Look how the way this slats actually make up a lot of three-point stars. The big logo over here, three-pointer star, and then you have little small ones making up the entire grille. Very, very nice. In this silver, yeah, it looks like a businessman's car, like a, office man's car, but along the sides, you get this really nice profile. The way that the tire and wheel combination kind of blends in flush with the sides and how low it is, it's really aggressive. It's very nice. It's actually pretty special, the C-Class right here, because actually, remember the MBUX, when the A-Class began with the MBUX system and you had this really ultra-wide two-screen effect over here, which basically just permitted to everything Mercedes-Benz. The C-Class skipped that. So you didn't get that in the older C-Class, the B205, but you do get the S-Class-ish interior and the S-Class-ish MBUX system in here. So you get this, the usual cluster over here, digital cluster, very sharp, very nice, but you do get this angled screen. It's sort of like an iPad, in terms of it's not portrait, it's sort of square, and it's angled toward the driver, very sharp, very nice. Everything is controlled over here. Climate control, navigation, infotainment, obviously. It's actually a very cool system to use, very intuitive. I usually don't like screens that take up the entire, dashboard, because I do want to have buttons, but this, I'm willing to give it some benefit of the doubt. Mercedes-Benz likes to have like these turbine style aircon vents, right? But in this case, it's a little bit less rounded, and also they have lighting elements inside the vent themselves. So you have ambient light strips along here, the door and everything. You can customize that, of course. But when this changes, the aircon vent changes. So I'm guessing if you want to have like a very cool environment, you switch it and it goes to like blue, like right now it's blue, to show you it's actually like cooling the car. Very, very nice. So it's really well built, very impressive to look at. In fact, this black, I'm not a big fan of black interiors, and actually on the outside they showed a C300 with a dual tone, kind of like burgundy and settled brown interior. It's very, very nice. Feels great. Right now, this is CBU, like I said. I think they'll actually try to get CKD for both variants, C200 and C300, by second half of this year. Powertrains. So the C200 is powered by 1.5 liter turbocharged inline 4, 204 PS and some amount of torque. In this, you get a 2 liter engine, 260 PS and 400 Newton meters of torque. That's 0 to 100 in 6 seconds, so pretty fast. So importantly, these two cars are mild hybrids. You get a 48-volt starter generator. All right, so that means you can actually kind of like coast to an idle and come to a stop. The engine will go off. All the electrics, air conditioning can run off that beefier battery and 48-volt architecture, essentially. So it's more efficient, and also when you want more power, that electric motor can actually assist in acceleration. So more power, more efficiency with the mild hybrid. So yeah, impressive on the inside, on the outside too. Baby S-Class looks, baby S-Class interior, really impressive so far. I really want to see how this car is to drive and experience over a full review, which hopefully will happen very soon.